These are the instructions for Workplace 5E, Jump 100. Each player needs either a blue or a red pencil. Players will share a penny, a die, and a record sheet. Each player is going to pick a color, and then they're going to mark and label a starting number other than 500. You can't pick 500 on the number line at the top of the sheet in his or her color. So as you can see, I have two players going here. The red player I have at the 400 and the blue player at the 520. Wherever you decide to start, you need to write that on the record sheet right in this area right here. For example, if I want to put the 400 on there for the red player, I'll put it right there. If I put the 520 on there for the blue player, it goes right here. And we're going to keep track of all of our moves as we go down this chart. So let's do an example first move. And let's say it's blue's turn first. So they're going to toss the die, and they got a 1, and then flip the coin, and they got heads. This tells you how many hundreds hops you're going to make. And the penny tells you whether you'll be moving forward or backward. Forward is heads, backward is tails. So the blue player is going to make 1 hop of 100 forward. So let's do that for the blue player. The blue player marks on the top of the line. The red player makes their hops at the bottom of the line, and that way they don't get all messed up together. All right, so if our blue player moves forward 100, they should now be at the 620. So let's record that both on the number line and in the table here. There we go, just like that. Now, let's do a move for the red player. We roll the die, we toss the coin. Red is going to move 600 hops, and since they got heads, they're going to go forward. So let's help the red player with that. 6 hops forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make sure that's right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would go 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So now the red player is at the 1,000. It's already on the number line, so I'm just going to write it here in the table. And we keep going. Each of us gets 5 moves, and we record them here and on the number line. When we get to the end, we have to decide how far each player is from 500. So I'm going to give an example of that. All right, here you see we're at the end of the game. Everybody has taken their 5 turns. Now notice that both players lost a turn. The reason why they lost a turn is because they rolled a move that they couldn't make without going off the number line. So if that happens, then you just lose the turn and your partner gets a turn. Now, what we're going to do at the end here, blue ended up on 420, red ended up on 800. We have to see how far away each of them is from 500. I think if you'll look at, here's the 420 and here's the 500. That's not very far away, is it? The 800, as you can see, is quite a bit farther away. Now, if you wanted to figure out exactly how far to get to 800, I would have to go 500, 600, 700, 800. I would have to make 3 hops of 100 to get there. So I'm going to record for the red player that they are 300 away from the 500. For our blue player, we're already at 420, and I know that I would have to go 80 more to get to the 500. So I'm going to fill in 80. And you can work together with your partner to help get this all figured out. And so now we know that the blue player is closer, and we're just going to circle that. So we know that the blue player was the winner of this game. And then you have plenty of room to play a second game here at the very bottom of your page. And that is how you play Jump 100.